Hello, welcome to my page. My name is Amber, your friendly tarot reader. So today we're going to be doing all signs, basically what you need to know. Yeah, let's get started. Let's get started. Let's shuffle up the cards a little bit. We're gonna get started on Aries, and then we're gonna go from there all the way through to Pisces. Y'all excuse my background. I'm at work. At my day job. Don't worry. When I do work, when I have work to do, I do it. I'm not just out here on company time, not doing anything at all. I'm here for it. All right, Aries. So, one. Yeah. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Emperor, right? So now is the time for you guys to actually manifest. So you have the energy to do it. It is time for you to take it, manifest it, use your passion. You can do it, right? So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So not only is it a good time for money and it's time for you to manifest it, you actually make money and you're more prosperous. You're prosperous, doing something that you really love to do. So this is finding your passion. This is making money from your passion. This is it being prosperous. This is you really doing what you want, what you love, right? So this is a good time to make your hobby a career. So we're gonna go to the Tauruses. Let's go. Okay, so at the bottom deck you have the Two of Cups, right? So with that Two of Cups there, it's telling me that there is either like some kind of soulmate here, and soulmates are not only for love. Soulmates can be partners in business, a friend, a loved one, someone who makes you happy, someone who balances you out. You know. So, and the Devil, the Five of Pentacles, and the Empress. hmm So, most of the time people think of the devil when they get the card, they think, oh my God, it's so evil. It's it's demonic. No, it's not, right? So here whenever I put it for me, the devil card is attachments, addictions. Sometimes it can mean toxic relationships, but that's not it for me here. It seems like there is something that um, here you have like a lot of you may have some it's very physical for what you can do, and you have to be careful that you don't go too hard and that you get addicted to it. Like some people get addicted to working sometimes, or they get too attached physically to something, and that's what I'm seeing here. Like it was attachment, physical attachment there. And then when you have the Five of Pentacles, this is a change in finances. Sometimes it may be due to an addiction or due to attachment that we may spend a lot of money into it, and then we don't have. Now you look up and it's like, oh, I spent more than I have to. So be careful of your spending. Careful of your spending. Make sure that you give yourself a budget and that you follow your budget. And then the last one is the Empress. So from here you have um, growth, expansion. So long as you make sure you give yourself a budget and you monitor yourself, you'll find that in the end you come out better. You have your last, oh, well, I saved up this much because I watched what I was doing. I watched my spending. I put back some money, right? So, kind of ends up on a good note. Also, whenever the Empress comes up, it obviously reminds me of the pregnancy. So watch out for that. If you're fertile, bless you. Bless you. If you want a baby, hey, this is beautiful. It's a good sign. If you're not really ready for a baby, if that's not what you want, practice birth control or contraception or something because it's fertile season out here. All right, so Gemini's. My mom was a Gemini, and like three of the people I love most, like three of the other people that I really love are all Geminis. I'm just like, oh, oh. See, you got the Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Hangman. At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. So, let's see, three, five, Hangman. So yeah. So here I see that you have stability and you have support for you, financial support. So if there's something that you want to do, you have the support behind you. So it's like a go ahead. It's like a green light to go ahead and do it. That idea that you wanted, that if you want to return to school, this is the green light to do it. If you want to start that business, this is the green light. If you want to work on a certification, this is the green light to do it. You have the support behind you to make it happen, right? So the Three of Pentacles backs up that Four of Pentacles. It backs that up for me. With the support there, it's saying go for it. You know, it's like a lot of green lights here. With the Five of Pentacles, once again, watch your spending. Make sure you don't splurge or go too hard with the money. With your money, with your spending, monitor it. Give yourself a budget. In the end, and the last card I have for you is the Hangman. And when the Hangman is telling me, when the Hangman comes up, it means that it's you're in this situation for a reason. You may feel like you're stuck, but it's so that you can learn a lesson. So it's for you to ask, for you to take a moment and say, what and why am I here? What do I need to learn? Right? And what I need to walk away from. Because once you ask the universe that, when you ask yourself that, when you figure out why you're in that situation, what you need to learn from it, and you learn the lesson, then you move on. And now you have another skill. Now you have a different view of things. Now you learn something new about yourself. Now you know what not to do. So, step. Cancers. That's my ascendant. Cancers, and yeah. I love cancers though. I mean, I guess I just love every sign. I mean, I do. I love every sign. But cancers are so supportive. They're really supportive. They're the therapists of the zodiac sign. The zodiac. They really are. They just want everybody to be best. I love it. This is just coming out for everybody. This Five of Pentacles. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands. I mean, what did I tell you? Support. Just stay supporting people. So once again, in Three of Pentacles, it means that you have someone who's coming in who's backing you up. They're there to lend you that financial support, the monetary support, the emotional support. They're there to help you get to the next level. They're there to help you be successful, right? And you have the Ace of Cups. There's new beginnings there, there's an emotional beginning. So this could be either in a relationship or a new job or a new venture that you're emotionally passionate about. Like you really love it, right? Because love doesn't have to just be in a romantic way. You can love your job. You can love your dog. You can love your mommy. Well, of course, you love your mom. You love your dog, but you know, it could be platonic love. And with this new found love that you have, you also have a foundation that you've made your foundation, and now you're kind of changing it within it, right? Because fives are change. Five is travel. Five is moving on to something new. It's a new perspective. So I would even go so far to say that you're starting a new relationship with someone, or your relationship with a person is transforming. So it's kind of like the friend that you've known for like 5 years, 10 years, and it's like, oh, I've always loved you, and you're like, oh, what? I've always loved you too, and it's like, well, now you're together. That's what I got. Don't judge me. That is the situation that's the only example I got popping in my head right now. So Leos. Leo, Leo, Leo. Oh look, bottom of the cup. Y'all got that lion. King of Cups. It's funny, the lion's on the card. But so you have you're emotionally intact. You guys have your emotions together. You have them in check. You know how to express your emotions. You know when is the right time to express it. You know when to rein it in. You know you're not just out here crying or just speaking your mind and everything. You're not being that emotional. I promise y'all, I'm shuffling these cards. I am shuffling the cards. But apparently, everybody has the same energy. So, the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So, like I said, you're emotionally there. You know, you're in control of your emotions. You're basically having to change your finances or a change your relationship. And then you have some support there for you. So as you're going through these changes, you have people behind you. And I'm going and as you go throughout this new change that's coming, it's important that you do check your emotions because things, sometimes we get in the heat of things and we're thinking, oh, we jump to the extreme because you're stressed. That's important to take a moment to check in with yourself, check in with your partner, let them know, hey, um, this is when you said this or when you did this is what it made me feel. And I know you right, I got offended for it, or it annoyed me, or it hurt when you did this. And it's important to talk to your partner or to talk to the person that you're with about these things, or to that person when they do it. It's important to talk it out in a calm manner, come to them in like a neutral place, right? I'm trying to get too offended at things. Take a moment to think through. Virgos. Virgo. Well, bottom deck is the High Priestess. That means that you need to trust your intuition. You need to open yourself emotionally. And when you open yourself emotionally, you come into when you find that person that you actually wanted, and this love that you say you don't really want, but you know you actually want it. Yeah, open yourself up. How are you going to tell the universe that you want this love, that you want this partnership, that you want all this, and you're not willing to open yourself? And I say that because you have the Queen of Cups, the Fool card, and the Three of Pentacles. So you have to open yourself up in order to bring in that love or that job. You can't say you want something and then you're not open to receive it. How does that make sense? And you know how you feel about this. You know when it's the right one. You know it's the right person. You know it's the right job. You know it's the right move to make. So listen to yourself. Y'all are always right. Yeah, yeah. Don't tell, look, don't ask me to repeat it, okay? It's the one time that we're admitting this stuff, but all right. Trust yourself. So Libras. I'm a Libra. Gang gang, I love being a Libra. It's fun. So, so what do we need to know? Okay, so at the bottom of our deck we have the Queen of Swords. And so this see that, but you have the Queen of Swords, so it means that you have to be one careful about how you communicate, how you come across, right? Normally, when the Queen of Cups comes up, she's taking assessment of what's around her, what serves her, what doesn't serve her, and if it doesn't serve her, she cuts it out. So that's where you are right now. You're cutting out the things that do not serve you. You're assessing your situations. And as you do this, there are some things that are going to be coming to light. Um, get out of your head because we always have 15 scenarios running, and 14 out of 15 are probably not possible. More are not possible. They're not probable. But we have them running anyway. So we have to get out of our heads. And in the end, it's important to understand that you're karmic. We're going through a karmic time right now. So a lot of things that we did, so we're receiving in. And so yeah, it's justice. And I said it because we have the Moon card, the Eight of Swords, and the Justice card. And so be careful because it's reaping what you sow. So if there's some things that you've done and you haven't really even faced the consequences for it in the past, and you knew that there was going to be some consequences, get ready for them because the consequences are coming in now. They are. The good things that you've sown, the good things that you've done, the things that you started, the seeds that you're planting. Now we're starting to see the harvest of it because if you kept going with it, if you kept watering them, you kept giving them sunlight, if you kept giving them plant food, now you're seeing the harvest. Okay, Scorpio. Um, I ain't really got too much for Scorpios except that I'm sorry they label y'all as crazy. You guys are not crazy. You're passionate. I know that you're passionate, and I love you, Scorpios. So, bottom of the deck, you guys have the Emperor, right? So, there's some things you guys are starting to manifest. You guys have some territory that you're expanding. You've got it. Like, you're a boss. This is your season of bossness. Don't know if that's a word. It's going to be a word today. All right. So you have the Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Sun card. And so with this is, like I said, it's season of bossness. I'm going to coin that at some time because so things that you called in, you're actually physically manifesting them. So they're starting to come to materialize now. So you're starting to see a lot of things that you wanted, that you put on your altar, that you've been asking in the rest for, that you've been working for. You're starting to see it materialize now. With the Hierophant, this is higher commitment of things. This is authoritative. This is, yeah, mostly authoritative stuff and a higher commitment. So this is like promotions. You're being put in charge of things. You're basically head honcho at this point. If you're not head honcho, then you're honcho. All right. And with the sun, it's basically there's as you're continuing on this journey, you have things that's being illuminated. You're also coming into your happiness. You're finding that you're a lot happier in this moment, and a lot of it stems from what you're doing. Sedgies. Okay, so Sagittarius. All right, so at the end, bottom of the deck, you do have Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. So the here is like it's almost to completion. It's almost to completion. So your things are materializing, and the Three of Wands. Accept the help. Accept the help. Like it's here for you, right? And actually, this card actually popped off first. It actually fell off the deck. So go figure. And I put it back in there, and it automatically came out again. So accept the help. It's there for a reason. Like you're going to get to your end goal faster when you accept a helping hand. Let them help you. With the Ace of Swords, we're looking at a paradigm shift here. So you have a new way of thinking, and you have a new thought process. So a greater, a new idea, something that puts you in a whole nother frame of mind. And you have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands you have. It's like the step before everything starts to fully materialize and come in, right? So it's like you see it, but it's not fully off the ground yet. It's like it hasn't fully taken shape and everything, but it's coming. It's like not far behind, but you get the whole thing, you know. So fix my little nose ring. Capricorn. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Wands. So like I said, for Sagittarius, accept the help. Accept the help. It's there for a reason. And so here you have the Sun card, Star card, Star card, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Cups. Now, apparently, the king decided he wanted to come on out and tell y'all something. I don't know. So, you're in control of your emotions. Um, you're open emotionally. You're either coming in to give somebody emotions, so you're like the end all be all for somebody, I guess you can kind of say, or you have somebody that's coming in that is open emotionally. They love you, they show their love, they're emotionally stable, so that's a great thing. So with the Star card, we have a lot of we have healing energy, right? So you get your wish, and you heal from the past trauma. So with the Two of Cups, we have like mass soulmate energy. And soulmates are not just love. Soulmates can be friends. Soulmates can be business partners. Soulmates can be relatives. It can be all these things don't necessarily have to be romantic love. That's not saying that you may not have a romantic partner coming in. This is somebody that's good for you. They balance you. They make you happy. You make them happy. It's a great thing. So with the Ten of Wands here, it tells you that there's one thing that you have to you have to look out for, is make sure that you don't get that you don't take on too much of a burden. So don't take on their baggage. Don't try to take on their emotions. Don't try to make make sure you have balance, right? You can't do everything for everybody. So be sure that you don't want to do so much for them or be so much for them that you get burdened down and now you don't want to deal with them anymore because you've taken on all of their baggage. So protect yourself. Take it slow. All right. So Aquarius is. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Justice card. And so, once again, what you've sown, you are receiving, you are reaping. So, it's karma. Karma has been heavy for a lot of people actually lately. Um, so, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. And so, now it's, you have, so it's either somebody coming into your life who is either a bit young, who's younger than you, or they seem a little bit immature, or they may seem like a little kid like, a little bit little childlike, or a little bit less mature than you coming into your life. Embrace them. They're here to show you, to teach you something. They're here to show you how to have fun. They're here to give you new ideas. Bring them in, introduce and welcome them, and learn. Take the lesson that they have to offer for you. Now, also in here we have the Six of Pentacles. So once again, this is like financial support. This is like um, people willing to sponsor you. So if there's a venture that you have that needs sponsorships or donations or something that's coming in, all you have to do is take that step to get it. So if you're starting school, apply for scholarships. Apply for scholarships, and you'll see how many you really get. You'll probably get way more than you actually expected, but that's because you've shown that you wanted it. I mean, you're gonna find some opportunities fall into your lap. It's up to you to take them. That being said, you have the Ace of Pentacles for your last card, and with that, it means that there's new things that's being started that you can start, and that it's going to take some work to get it off the ground. But once you do, it's going to be very long lasting, and it's going to come slowly. So you have to put a lot of work and time into it. But nothing that comes easy is ever actually worth it. Well, sometimes stuff it comes easier to you, but I guess you can kind of say it's more natural. Something more natural. All right, so now we're gonna bring it on into the Pisces. Piscean people. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Seven of Swords. So there might be some gossip surrounding you, surrounding situations by you that you kind of find yourself in the middle of, or you have to kind of act as a big person to solve a conflict, right? So you have the Seven of Wands, the Star card, and the Two of Swords. So yeah, There's a lot of conflict with social energy here. So it's up to you to solve this conflict. You're going to have to be mediator. You're going to have to be the bigger person. You're going to shut down the conflict. And when you do it, um, it brings about a peace, and it shows people that may try in the future to, it discourages anyone from trying you in the future, basically. So it lessens the probability of this conflict happening again because you shut it down the first time. Okay. So that was the messages. This is what you need to know, their signs. Um, so like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, you know? Show your girl some love. This is actually my first video for this page, so, right? Let me know if you like it. You know, I'm just trying to be out here getting the message out to people. I'm trying to help people out. So, yes, once again, my name is Amber, your friendly tarot reader. I don't know if you can see my eyelashes blinking, but yes. And I will see you on the next video.